Okay, so yesterday what I intended to do was make a 2-week update post because yesterday was 2 weeks from when it started. But I got sidetracked by a bunch of spinal taps. I hope I look as tired as I feel because I'm pretty darn tired. I didn't really go to sleep last night. I finally, early this morning, took some painkillers, and that finally put me to sleep. It was pain in my neck mostly. The spinal tap wasn't bothering me at all. But this morning when I woke up, oh my goodness, I don't know why I was so naive to think that my back wasn't going to hurt me after being poked 6 times. I am in so much pain. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this past week. I wanted to talk about how my jaw isn't hurting anymore, so I can eat practically anything if I can fit it into my mouth. When I fit it in, I have to lift my lip so it goes over the food, because otherwise it pulls in and I'll bite it. And then I have to do this and push the food in the cheeks so it stays in the center of my mouth. But I have bit the inside of my cheek, so I have to be careful with that. I'm trying to look directly at the camera because I noticed that when I do these, I look side to side. I think it's because I know that you're looking at me and that makes me uncomfortable. Yesterday, there was some interesting things, like when I was going into one doctor's office, when my legs got weak and I had to sit down, Tommy went to go get the wheelchair. And there was a woman sitting in the car right up front, and out of nowhere she goes, "They've got you on steroids, don't they?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Me too. I could tell by how your face looks." I'm a big girl. I'm not going to pretend I'm not, but I'm not usually this swollen. I am very swollen. My legs, I usually have really cute little ankles. I have no ankles right now. I'm just swollen. I can't wear my wedding band. It's frustrating, but it's because of the steroids, and hopefully soon it'll be off. But the amazing thing is, there was a connection between us, and I told her that I would pray for her. She said she's going to pray for me. And I was still sitting there, and she was still sitting there, and I said, "Why don't we just pray now?" So I walked over and I leaned in her car window and we held hands and I prayed. And I thanked God for sending this stranger into my life who so quickly became my friend. It was amazing. It gave me a lot of encouragement yesterday when I was kind of unsure where life was leading. Last night at the ER all yesterday, and I kept telling, like, if a new nurse came in, I want to smile at you, but I can't because of Bell's palsy. Because I think nurses, bar none, have one of the most difficult jobs on earth, and they deal with people who are going through their worst, especially ER nurses. So I think they get a lot of crap from people. And so I really want to be that patient who lets them know I'm patient, or not a patient, but I'm going to be patient with you. If it takes a while to get to me, I understand. So I kept smiling, and then I would remember I can't smile. I got a little frustrated at the first doctor because he was like, smile as big as you can, lift your eyebrows. And I'm doing it as hard as I can. He's like, smile big. It's like he couldn't grasp it's not going to happen. There's something else I wanted to say and I can't remember. But none of that matters. Because this morning I just woke up. It's like 9:30 a.m. And I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror because I keep testing myself. And, Daddy, can you zoom in on my eyebrows? You have to watch very closely. Can you see them? Daddy, can you see them? Okay, now zoom in on my mouth.
It's good.
Is it doing it?
No.
Hold on. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, look very closely right here in the corners. It's very small. So, as horrible as yesterday was, and as much pain as I'm in today, I can raise my eyebrows at you, and I can almost smile at you, and that is so glorious. It knocks everything else out of the park. The reason Tommy's home, that's what I wanted to say. they never did anything about my neck. So I'm still in excruciating pain. So Tommy took off his second day in a row, which is, it's a huge impact on us financially to lose 2 days of work, especially since we make most of our money when he works overtime, and he's not going to get overtime this week. So it's going to be a struggle, but I needed him, and he's there, and I thank God for that. And he's been calling every surgeon around the tri-state area or tri-county area, and he finally found one that'll give me an appointment today. And I'm praying with all my heart that they'll do something with this, because the pain is unbearable. But no matter what happens, God's going to take care of me. I have no doubts about that. Sometimes, like yesterday, I felt weak. My faith wasn't weak, but I was weak. And I was crying. I told Tommy how weak I felt. But I said, you know what? I just have to remind myself that it's in my weakness that He can make me strong. So even these tears are a blessing. And I think my faith was rewarded this morning when I looked inside the mirror. I'm smiling right now. It's been so weird because underneath this, I can feel the smile. Every time I smile, I can feel my cheeks lifting up on the inside. But the outside, they haven't been moving. But this morning, they're starting to move. And that is pretty awesome. Love you.